Okay, let's talk about how to input data into our register. This is the statistics register, and we get at the statistics registers by using the stat button and then going down to our calculator's enter key and just entering, and then we can scroll across through these different registers with the arrow keys. So I'm going to enter the data that you see on this worksheet right here. I'm going to enter these by just putting in the data. So 20 is my first one, and once I hit enter the 20, then I'm going to hit the enter key, and then I'll do it again, 20, and hit the enter key, and then 27, and then hit the enter key, and then 40, enter, 40, enter, and then 46, enter, 46, enter, and then 62, enter, 70, enter, 78, enter, 78, enter, 90, enter, 100, enter, 110, enter, and 122, enter. So now that I have all my data entered into my register, we can go and scroll through that data here with the up and down key, and we can make sure that we've got it all correctly entered. 20, 20, 27, 20, 20, 27, 40, 40, 46, 40, 40, 46, 46, 62, 70, 46, 62, 70, 78, 78, 90, 78, 78, 90, yes, 100, 110, 122. Got it. Now also, one of the things that you should notice here is that, see in these little parentheses, this tells you what data position that you're located in. So 122 is my 15th data point. Now while we're at this, let's talk about how we can get some basic summary statistics from our calculator. So we can again let's actually first of all back up and let's sort this data from highest to lowest. So if I want to sort it from highest to lowest, I'm going to use the stat key, and then I'm going to use the arrow down key to get to sort A, and I'm going to hit enter at sort A. And once I hit the enter key, then it's going to wait for me to tell it what register it's in. My data is in register 1, so I'm going to use second function number 1, and that'll put else of 1 in my editor. And then I'll hit enter, and it tells me it's done. Now it doesn't look like it's done anything, but if I go stat to the editor and enter, then I will see my data sorted from highest to from lowest to highest. So 20, 20, 27, 40, 40, 46, 46, 46, 62, 70, 78, 78, 90, 100, 110, 122. So indeed I have it sorted from the lowest to highest, ascending order. And that can help me with finding my quartiles and for locating the minimum and the maximum. Now let's talk about those summary statistics that can be used for computing means and variances. If I want those summary statistics, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do stat. I'm going to go over to the calculate menu. I need those 1 bar stats that's right there, so I'm going to hit the enter key, and then again I'm going to tell the calculator what register I want those 1 variable stats on. So I'll do second function number 1 because that's where my data is, and I hit enter. And now you see that I have all kinds of 1 variable statistics for this data, summary statistics. So the mean will use the sum of the x's and the n here. My variance will use my sum of my x squareds and my n, as well as my sum of my x's. Now your calculator tells you what the mean is, it tells you what the sample standard deviation is, and it tells you what the population standard deviation is. In my class, we do not use these numbers straight off the bat. We are computing these and we're using the formulas to compute them. If you want to look to the values here to check them against what you have, that is fine, but you're not going to just write down these values. With the standard deviations, only one of these is your correct number. You are in charge of deciding, am I using a sample standard deviation or am I using a population standard deviation? As I said, both are not correct. It's one or the other. And most often it's a sample because we usually do not have a population.